Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get the camera going here, and we are going to be live. There it is. There I am. Holy shit, that's spooky. All right, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we're gonna play some Apex Legends. I did start off a prior stream with Arc Raiders, but both my teammates bailed after they got fucking lit up because they left without me because they're fucking morons and they didn't even loot on the way to where the fighting was to the extraction point. They just went straight to the fucking extraction point. One of them communicated, the other one did not at all. So I bought this game already, and I'm not sure I should have because I'm wondering if my good time is going to be based on whether or not people actually communicate in a squad. Also, in the solo mode, when you solo queue, people are just running to the extraction point and waiting for somebody to show up so they can kill them. Like they'll invest everything they have a really good gun, and then they'll just fucking rat and camp and wait for somebody to come up to the extraction point and completely fucking mollywop them. That's not a basis for a fun game. There has to be incentive for you to go out and loot and then get to the extraction point. As a matter of fact, you should not be allowed to go anywhere near that extraction point until there's 5 minutes before it opens up. And then you could start, placing your chess pieces around there. But the fact that you can just go to any extraction point and just chill, that's fucking bullshit. That's stupid. That's going to be fucking lame. Okay? Because then you're going to have those people who have actually farmed really good weapons and they're just going to fucking wait at each extraction point. And that is not fucking strategy. That's just ambushing at the same fucking spot. That's embark. Do better. Figure that shit out. Quick. So bummed. I had a lot of faith in this fucking game. I hope they fix that. They fix that part of it. I really do. This might be the last game I actually pre-order. I am not getting fucking hit again by a pre-order. The last pre-order I did, Gears of War, but that was kind of a no-brainer. They were just porting it. I knew what the game was all about already. I needed to be able to have access to that game on my PS5, so that was a no-brainer. That was easy. And they'll keep making it better. Um, or they just stopped altogether, but I'm going to have all of them because they're going to port them all. And that'll be awesome. That'll be fucking awesome to have all of the Gears of War. So that was good. But the one before that I pre-ordered was Cyberpunk 2077. And I hadn't pre-ordered a game since then. And that was on PS4, by the way, that I pre-ordered that. Yeah. Told myself never again. But the finals is such a fucking absolute fucking banger that I just went, you know what? I'm dropping the money for Arc Raiders. It's gonna be a slow, thought out, well strategized extraction shooter. Only to come to find out people just camping at the extraction points and waiting. Then coming out of nowhere. "Da, da, 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 da. All right, let me take your shit. I'll do a finisher and I'll take your shit." Yeah, that took a lot of fucking strategy, a lot of hard work. You fucking pile of shit. So, yeah, you got to fix that, Embark. I'm going to stay the fuck away from your fucking game. And just as a boycott to you motherfuckers not figuring that part out, fuck the finals too. Shit on every game you guys have if you don't fix that. Because I just gave you money and you basically gave me a camper's paradise. You shouldn't be able to go anywhere near that extraction point unless there's 5 minutes before it actually shuts down completely. There should be like a radius where it's being guarded by, and then in the last 5 minutes you make it, open season, where the actual extraction point puts out some kind of EMP, like blasts an EMP right before the shutters open, and then everybody could fight to get in there, or they can rally up and you know team up, rally up, make allies, and everybody go in and they can extract and get all their shit. So there's diplomacy involved. Everybody just wants to make sure they get in before the Arc Raiders come back with all their shit, and everybody's full, so there's no reason to kill anybody else, right? Because you're full, you can't take any more stuff, right? So there's no point in you killing and taking other people's shit because you're full. I get you're gonna have campers, but you gotta fucking find a way to discourage that behavior. Find a way to make it really hard for them to do that. Almost as hard as hard or harder for them to do that than it is for us to loot and get in there. Excuse me. I mean, it's that fucking simple, right? Make it harder to camp and rat and take people's shit than it is to get the shit and fight the Arc Raiders and stay away from the Arc Raiders or the Arcs, more or less, not the Arc Raiders, the Arcs themselves, right? Make that the hardest part. No, make that not the hardest part. Make the hardest part taking other people's shit. Find a way to make that the hardest part. As far as at the extraction point, I'm not talking about open field battles before the extraction point. Out there, it's man on man, whatever, mano y mano, whatever. No, I'm talking about at the extraction points to alleviate and discourage guys running straight to the fucking extraction point and camping. That is fucking a pussy move. And of course, these little fucking low life motherfuckers who basically probably cheat anyway, and they're using wall hacks and shit, are gonna play the game because they're fucking useless. And what the funny part is these guys think they're fucking slick, and they're not, bro. They're fucking useless. They're little limp dick motherfuckers. And little limp dick motherfuckers run around life doing that kind of shit. That's real. Matter of fact, a lot of them are running the world. A lot of them are running countries right now. A lot of these limp dick, little peening motherfuckers. Straight up. Everybody knows they're limp dick. Everybody knows they're little peeny motherfuckers. But it don't matter. They're still doing their thing. Making like, oh no, I got a big dick. And it gets hard. No, it don't. And no, you don't. It's obvious by your actions every day. I mean, countries all over the world are being run by little peen, limp dick motherfuckers. All over the planet. And they're making a push right now to run things. Yep. It's the guys who don't give a fuck about whether or not, what their junk is doing, and they're not preoccupied with it. And then you have the guys who are preoccupied with their own junk and everybody else's. Now, you could point at me and say, hey, that's you. But no, I'm just making an observation. It's an everyday thing that I'm obsessing about. It's just an observation right now. And I got political there real quick, didn't I? But still, little peen, limp dick motherfuckers trying to run the world. And the rest of us are just trying to fucking make that not happen. There, that's a good way to put it. That being said, back to Arc Raiders. Fix that shit, Embark. That's going to be the sorriest $60 ever spent in my fucking life. I mean, you want to talk casual player? I will be as fuck. 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 Hopefully I can get back in with the same ping. God damn it. God damn it. I had 0 packet loss and a fucking dynamite ping. And I had to go run my fucking mouth. God damn it. I had to go run my fucking mouth. Now I got to stop the stream. Yeah, I know. Stream ending. Bye, and I'll be right back.